Oh, yeah. I wanted to ask you, Logan, if you could explain to me exactly how the app works as in layman's terms. So I've got this app, right? So let's say I have your app, Phenom, and I see something up in the night sky that I'm unable to identify. So I open up the app, I point it at the object, and then does that information upload to a database for everyone to have access to? How does that work?
Okay. So, along with what you just said, you've got the app, you see something unusual out there, it starts capturing the data. It uploads it to a database, but what it does initially, it will send it out to everybody and let everybody know something's just been captured. Now, there will be fakers, people that mess with it. I had one guy send me a beautiful picture of his guitar. I'm like, I don't know why you did that, but whatever floats your boat. But once the data comes back, it will come back into a central database that we will work with other people and share. Now, I don't own your image. The only thing I'm asking for is co-utilization, so that when we get it and we start trying to compare it and show to like Taylor and Eric Davison and company, I'm not asking everybody, mother may I, mother may I, mother may I. You get your 15 minutes of fame. We just want the data so we can help figure out what's going on. So you're contributing to the whole bigger picture. The other thing that I would like to add is that we're adding something called teams. That if you're part of a team, let's say the four of us are all interested in the same subject. The beautiful thing is that if Kurt goes outside and sees something, if he's part of the team, it will immediately send something to Kelly and James so that they can maybe get outside and see the exact same thing and catch it from a different perspective.
Mhm.
Ultimately, whatever is captured between all of these tools, when we get the outliers, we'll pull it all together and put a case together to say, hey, Kirk, can you help us get this to the right people in Congress so that we can figure out what's going on, or we're going to tell you what's going on based on the analysis done through academia and the rest of the group. But the idea, all I would ask people is you got to participate, or else you're going to be speculating all day long.
Okay, so when you point, I'm just trying to get this right. So you've got the app open, you see something, and this is so relevant right now because people, my phone is blowing up with messages from people all over, friends that live in New Jersey that are going, I've seen it 7 times in a row now. What am I looking at? It seems to be a SUV sized drone, but it does, in some cases making noise, other cases not making noise. So if you point this, it collects the data and sends it back to the database. Does it also tell you if it's something conventional with a flight path plan?
Not right now. We're working on that, but what we really want to do is we want to bring the data back, and we've got an artificial intelligence. I was just having a demo on a different artificial intelligence this morning, but we've got an artificial intelligence that we're comparing the data to, so we can sit there and go, here's all the conventional stuff that we know of, doesn't fit this. Here's some of the weirder stuff that's out there, doesn't fit this, and now here's your outliers. And we want to concentrate on the outliers and get it to the right people. Does that answer your
Yeah,
question, Jay?
definitely. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for that. I just honestly needed some clarity for me. I mean, I've heard about these apps and they seem more relevant now than ever before with all these bizarre sightings taking place all over.
Right. So one of the things that I really want to do is I want to have like a guild where before, before once we get into academia, that's great. But I want to get like you, Kirk, Kelly, George Knapp, Jeremy Corbell, Leslie Keene, all of you guys to review all this stuff because I want your input to make sure that once the analysis is done, there could still be errors. All right. I don't consider myself an expert. I am a collector of data that I am trying to help solve a problem because that's what I like to do, solve problems. If you guys like to solve problems, I'm asking you to join me and let's go figure this out all together.